Okay. So I don't know. I don't know what part this is. Like, I don't know what number. Okay, let me move over here. I don't know what part I'm on, but let me just tell you, in the span of 8 days, things were going crazy. Okay. So, okay, so this is Wednesday. Argue with my mom, go get a pedicure and Phil, get dumped during my pedicure, go to Target, cry for 2 hours, get my period, go back home, change my clothes and shower, go to or shower and change my clothes, and then go to a concert with my little brother. Oh yeah, I forgot. After I got all those containers, I had to actually pack my stuff before the concert. So pack up all my stuff, make sure my storage is good, go to the concert. That was nice. Come back, barely slept because I knew the movers were coming early. Okay, so then let's fast forward to Thursday, moving day. My mom's already acting weird, but thank God she let me just fucking leave. And then I did have to lie because my mom's like, oh, they're just gonna keep it in the same storage, right? And I'm like, yeah, no, they moved it an hour away so I don't have to be near my mom and I can just get my stuff here, which I need to go through because most of it is junk. Like, it really is. Some of it's my brother's stuff, so I want to bring it back here. Anyways. Okay. So basically, I finally, I thought I was feeling relieved, but I still was kind of like stressed out when the movers came. And then it was like a really hot day. So when they came to the storage, that's when I realized I made a fatal mistake and I didn't go for the climate controlled storage, but the previous storage was climate controlled and I was still hot in there. But this was really bad. So when the movers came, it was just bad. And I feel like I got scammed by the movers. I don't even want to talk about that, but I didn't care because I literally cannot lift anything. I can't get my own truck and lift. And then I didn't want any more drama with my family. So I was just like, here, just take the money and go. I literally, I was so over it. I was so traumatized by everything. So the movers grab my stuff. Mind you, my mom's looking at the movers and I'm not really thinking anything of it. And then my little brother is in the living room. And then finally, the movers start talking to me a little bit more once we get to the second storage. I was so tired, I couldn't even stand. I had to sit there, kind of like that, on the ground while they delivered, all my stuff. And, honestly, I don't think they did that great of a job, but whatever. I know for next time, well, hopefully the next time I move, I won't have all this shit. That's my goal, but I keep moving, so I don't have time to, go through it. Anyways, excuses for hoarding. So when the movers are just making small talk with me, they're trying to make suggestions for me about what jobs I should get and shit, and asking me questions. They were kind of pissing me off a little bit. But I was talking to them because I just was y'all have no idea. I don't know what's going on with y'all, mind you. You guys are doing heavy lifting. But I was getting irritated after a while. Because their demeanor I was getting irritated because they were trying to talk to me like I was 12, and I was like, no, I'm an old ass lady. So basically, the one thing they said that was a little bit I was gonna call it disturbing, is that they were like, oh, me and my son, because a father and son or something. So he was like, me and my son were steady trying to figure out who the lady was that was at your apartment. They were like, oh, it looks like your aunt, and she was mad that she was kicking you out or something. And I was like, the fact that these strangers literally, they were like, oh, there's no way it could be your mom. The fact that these strangers literally said that like my mom didn't even look like my mom, it didn't bother me. It bothered me like a lot. I laughed when they said that because it just validated why I had to move all my shit in a big move, just to go like an hour away. But it also was heartbreaking because it's like, wait, like other people can see that like something's not right like with this relationship. And so that was just like making it worse. Like basically like these movers were triggering me, and I was like, I will never hire these movers again in my life, and their review is about to be a mess. Like that's what I was thinking. But like mind you, the guy was trying to talk to me. He was trying to like, you know, cooperate with me, make sure all my stuff was like there, but like they fucked up like hella storage bins. So literally just annoying. I just needed to get out of there. Like I just needed to get out of there. I did. So I didn't really care. So I made it to eat with my friend, thank God, for his birthday. I treated him. Korean barbecue, amazing. It's amazing over here. And then I felt really good. I feel like I always have some like trauma when I eat Korean barbecue with this particular friend. It's so fucking funny. Like, I don't know why we're always eating Korean barbecue. We're always eating Korean food because we met in Korea. But it's just funny that I always have trauma, and I'm just like trauma eating forever Korean barbecue. So anyways, that was good. 2 days passed by. I'm just kind of sadly chilling at my brother's spot. You know, I kind of like am alone for a little bit until my brother comes back. And I do notice that or not notice, like 2 days into kind of not doing anything and like finally having peace, and literally just ruminating on this breakup situation, my brother's girlfriend calls me. Mind you, I have spoken to her months before, but I haven't seen her in 2 years, since I haven't been home in 2 years. Like I came for like Christmas break for a second. So she's like, hey, I heard you moved in with your brother. Like, I want to show you around town. She has no idea how good that timing was, because I was just sitting there sad as hell about this breakup. So then we go to Starbucks, we meet up. She updates me on her life and her struggles and kind of like how she hasn't been feeling that great. And I'm like, thank God, like you're here, because this just aligned perfectly. Like, I really like her. She's super nice to me, everything. And then it was really cute because we even had the same wallet. Like, the same wallet. Different design, but same, like, what is it? Fjallraven Kanken? One day I'll get it right. We had the same type of wallet that I've literally never seen anyone else with a wallet, except one guy copied my wallet, but I've never seen anyone else with the same wallet. It's so weird. So I was like, okay, this is perfect. Like, we're on the same vibe. Like, I love everything about it. And then we go to this arboretum the next day. Like, she's like, do you want to go to the arboretum? We go to the arboretum, and then we get lunch with her and her mom. And it was just cute, and everything was just sweet, and everything was nice. 2 days later, okay, so 2 days after I went out to lunch with them, we went to Earth Cafe for the first time. Well, my first time, sorry. And it was really good. And then, yeah, 2 days later, I stayed inside the next day. And then the day after that, I went to Trader Joe's. By the way, I'm obsessed with Trader Joe's. I don't know if y'all noticed on this channel. And then, okay, so here's the first thing. I go to Trader Joe's, and I'm getting all drinks. Mind you, I'm a really thirsty person, you know? But my entire bag, like reusable bag, was just like juice. Like, it was like even more than usual, because I got like this ginger drink, this like, well, the haul's up here. I got like ginger drink, I got like I think I got like that watermelon cooler. I got like aloe vera juice, which by the way, it tastes nasty, but I've been trying to like slip that into other juices. And then I got like ginger drink. Like I got all these drinks, and I think my body already knew something was wrong, if that makes sense. My body was like, you're thirsty and you need some really good drinks, so get these drinks. Because immediately the next morning, my throat was so freaking sore. My throat was so sore. And throughout the day, I kept like making excuses for like why I was sore or whatever. And I just like couldn't figure it out. So then like I wake up, I was actually supposed to go to physical therapy, but like I was gonna cancel anyway because it's like an hour out. And I called them in the morning and I was like, you know what? I can't go because like my throat hurts and I'm not feeling that well and I think something's wrong. So hopefully they looked into their physical therapist, because I had seen their physical therapist on the previous Friday and he's pretty old. So, you know, whatever. Anyways, throughout the day, my throat feels like it's closing up, but I'm like, it's fine. Like, I don't know why I said it's fine. By the time it hits 10 p.m., my throat is annoying me so much that I actually said to myself and I said to my friends, I was like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna make it through the night, like, because my throat keeps like getting like I feel like my throat's closing up. So they're like, okay, or not my friends, I didn't tell my friends until later, but I called like the nurse hotline, like, and I was like, hey, I really just, my throat is like hurting and like it feels like it's about to close up. And these bitches had me waiting like half an hour or so. I was just sitting there. I actually was getting dressed and I was like packing a little backpack to go, and then I called them back after like 30 minutes and I was like, listen, are you guys gonna give me the approval to go to the doctor, because I'm about to just drive to urgent care. Like, I didn't want an ambulance to take me, but I did feel weak. Like, part of me is like, maybe I should have just had the ambulance take me, but I don't know for sure if everything would have been paid for. So maybe just err on the safer side, which kind of wasn't the safer side because I had to drive like 30 minutes still, and I was like, ooh. So go to the ER. You know, I have like this older man talking to me and offer me a sandwich and stuff and be nice to me. And then I'm just sitting here just like chilling, like, I don't know what this is. They start feeling, they're like, oh, you kind of have like swollen lymph node, like blah blah blah. They do all these tests and they're like, okay, we're gonna send you home because for now we don't see anything. And then like, we obviously did a COVID test and you'll get the results in an hour. So then I think I got there at midnight. I left, came back, and I don't need. Oh, they gave me a steroid and Tylenol, like to take like pills. And so like I already felt like pretty good, but I could tell something underlying was wrong with me. But I was feeling like in the forefront pretty good. So then when I drove, I was able to drive home pretty good. This is all because of the steroid. Now I know. I could drive home pretty good. I don't even remember falling asleep. I do remember safely making it inside, locking my door, all that stuff, but I don't remember falling asleep. All I remember is waking up to like missed call, missed voicemail, and it was like the doctor's like, hey, yeah, you have COVID. And like they were like, oh, we tried to leave you a voicemail, but they were like, we just want to let you know. Cause yeah, so basically they woke me up at like 4. Like I think I was back home at like 1 or 2, and then I finally woke up from the call at 4, and they're like, yeah, you have COVID, so like just get some rest. And when I was there, they gave me like lozenges, like prescription lozenges, and they just gave me Tylenol and ibuprofen. And that was terrible. Like I'll admit, like COVID was the fucking worst. And then just to sprinkle on top, the arguing with my mom. So the fighting with my family, and then getting dumped, and then this like concert, and like it was absolutely too much. And then at one point I had like a fever, when I had COVID, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, I actually thought that I might not make it. Like, that fever was so bad, and I was just feeling so mentally drained in between this moving, and it was just overall terrible. Like, it was like the worst fucking like 8-day span of my life. Like, I was getting my ass kicked, like karate chopped. Like, I was, any type of moves, any type of fuck it, jujitsu. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I was getting my ass beat by the universe. I was getting